Welcome back to this episode of solving Waec questions on electric circuits. These questions were extracted from Essential Physics textbook. Okay, now we have solved question 28 and 29. Now let us go to this question 30 and look at the circuit here. We are asked to calculate the effective resistance between point X and Y in the diagram above. Now, here, one thing you are going to notice here is that we are having three resistors. So which means here, look at the first line, X and Y. Both of them, those points are on a straight line. And it means that what? 20 ohm here and 4 ohms, they are connected in series. Now, the first thing we need to resolve, we need to look at series connection. Okay, so now let's go to solution. So for series now, let's look at series connection. Now for the series connection, we have 20 ohm and 4 ohm. Okay, 4 ohms. So for series, your R total resistance there will become, we have R1 plus R2. So your R1 there is 20. That's 20 plus 4. Then equal to, then the R total is now equal to 24 ohms. Okay. Now let us go to the next one. Now that we have resolved this one, so this your total now, R total, and this next resistor, which is 5 resistor, which is R3, are in parallel. They are in parallel. They are in parallel connection. Okay. They're in parallel connection. So now let us look at how we get the equivalence, the equivalent resistance for parallel connection. So we have what? R total equal to, we have what's called products over what? Sum. Now what does that mean? Which means we then have all the two products now will now be R total multiplying R3 now all over R total plus R3. So if you don't remember this, you can as well use this normal formula that we know, which is 1 over total resistance equal to, do not give us, okay, now let's, since this one is total resistance, so we can call this one P so that we don't mistake. But in any way, let's still work with it. We have R total here, because this total here is different from this total, okay? Then plus 1 all over R3. So you can call this one RP, okay? This final one, let's call this one RP, okay? Let's call this one P so that we don't mistake. Okay. Now, if you now give us the products, what was our R total there? It's 24. That is 24 times, what's our R3? R3 is 5 from the circuit, okay? That's 5. Now all over the sum, R total, that is 24 plus 5. Now, what is your 24 times 5 is 120 all over 29. 4 plus 5 is 29, okay? Now let us divide. Then RP will now give us equal to, you can get decimal point, or you can leave it away, but let us get a decimal value. So this will now give us 4.140 approximately. So this is our final answer. I hope you find this class very interesting. If that is correct, help us to share this post so we can reach out to greater number of students on this platform. Bye.